Hello there, Fro the Frog, your stranger, co-stars, the top gamer. How's it going, guys? How's your Sunday going? Well enough, well-ish. Ian W, 87, subscribed for 6 months streak now, 7 total. How's it going? It's going well. It's going well as far as Sundays go. I mean, could be better, could be worse, but here I am. Have I ever thought about collaborating with Activision? I think I'm too small potatoes for them. And that's not even like a self-dig or nothing, but like, it's Activision, man. It's huge. And if they want to descend from the clouds and offer me money, I'm sure we can figure out something. How's my day going? My day's going well. Well enough, anyways. $100 bits. Burnt Bread 15. Did you guys see what Verbal Base spent his 50K? I heard about that. The what's it called? The Has Been Hotel kind of thing. Yeah, it's kind of a thing. He seems happy, so. Far be it from me to poo-poo what makes the man happy. 50 grand's kind of steep price to pay, though. Yeah, how about that MC12? This here is a background for MC12. Hopefully the last room that I'll have like in this whole segment here, because I kind of boo-booed and had the character spend way too much time in this hell world. Oh shit, Virian Cosplays, tier 1, gifted a tier 1 sub to Nolan, 726, well thank you. What's my opinion of this socioeconomic status of America? I don't know, man, I live in it. I don't know if my opinion matters. I'm just too busy trying to tread water, man. Fourth stream in a row. Well, I hope you find these streams at least somewhat entertaining. If not for me, then for the people who show up here. Because you guys tend to make this thing a lot more funny than, you know, I can possibly. The entertainment lies in you guys. What do we got? Mike113 MC subbed for 11 months, almost 1 year. Holy shit, dude. You've been around for a while now. Convert all the lines to fills. Yeah, it's gonna be a little jank, but making lines. Ever considered streaming Ultra Kill? I did. I played a bit of Ultra Kill back when it was a little newer. That is a game that absolutely beat my ass. Oh shit, 10 bits. Have a great stream, stay hydrated, create madness, and keep being a legend. Thank you, Virian. What's going to be in the MPN workshop allowed? Like only mods, solely characters, for example? Anything they want that's checked, for example, for viruses? How do you want to make it work, since I'm curious? Well, we're working with, well, I'm scarcely working on it because I don't code, I don't write code, so I'm kind of useless on this project. I've been using Giving Tree time to work on future projects. So learning more stuff about Blender to be less inept, but from what I've understood, like Swain's been working with a couple of like superfans, XDefault and Dark Signal in them to make the modding work. So I'm very curious to see what kind of things people make. Save the Ghost, 5 tier 1 subs for a total of 181 gifted to the channel. My dude, thank you. Is that a cargo bay? No, it's just this building thing. Doesn't mean nothing. It's building. Fact. Burnt Bread with 50 bits. Do you plan on adding new characters to what? Project Nexus? To this? Because we got a new origin coming up for Project Nexus. The Kreber update. That one's still in beta testing. It's all going to get rolled out when the workshop compatibility is finally set up. What's my favorite? Favorite to eat, honey or bees? You eat the bee? You're a wild man. Bees. Let's just get to drawing. When do you think MPN next major update will release? This year? I hope this year. I really hope this year. But time will tell. Will you be able to construct buildings yourself with the update? I hope so. Man, you guys asking a lot of silly questions. Is it because I don't answer them? Have I made a name for myself being unsatisfactory with my answers? Will I ever make a series with those mechanical furry No, probably not. I barely have time to make the Madness series. If you ever release a micro Mr. Krinkels, if you ever make MPN DLC, I'm buying it no matter the price. The updates are free, don't worry. Is this soundtrack from MC? It's from, if you scroll down, you can see the artists who contributed to my playlist. Artists like Ryu Akito, Vlovoid, and in this case, who do we got? This one is from Extrication 2. Who did that one? Let me see here. I could have swore that one was a Ryu Akito joint. But I'm probably mixing up my stuff. I'm real bad at keeping track of this sort of thing. So they just dump files on me, so... When will you revive it? Varian, did you not see the Deadmos series? I spent like 2 years on it. Will he be in? I don't know, man. We'll see when we get there. I can tell you now, but then you'd still have to wait like a million years. I'm kidding. Dude, I can't tell if you're kidding. I'm just reading text. And people do ask the same silly questions over and over again, so I have to assume they're all earnest. Ever thought about making a sun emoji? No. I've got Love3UO working on more emotes though. I'm gonna try for some animated ones next time. I've heard self being a metaphysical and conceptual in nature. Does this true? Suppose they are somewhat conceptual in nature, but they're actual things that you can pull out of the ground. Sort of. It's the energy that, you know, separates living from dead things. Robots do not have a self. Everyone else seems to. What would the employers drink, and when will you revive Hank? I miss him. I'm kidding, chat. Don't cancel. You're killing me. But thank you for all them bits. I do appreciate that. What if Hank is dead? What if Hank is really dead? I'm not doing a Krinkels plush. Please. My self-esteem couldn't handle watching that not sell well. I just start sobbing and screaming once it like doesn't reach funding. Waterboarding my Krinkels. 5 bits, cheers, thank you, thank you. What about Deadmos? What about him? I guess time will tell, and knowing my sluggish ass, it'll take a long time to tell it. Because, like, I just crossed the 5-minute point in this cartoon, finally, but, like, I still haven't reached a plot point that is satisfactory for me to end this, so I'm just gonna keep going until we resolve some shit. Otherwise, I'm ending it the same way 9.5.1 ended, where it was very lame. I've never thought about snowboarding. I used to snowboard a lot when I lived in Colorado, but then I moved to not Colorado, and the opportunities kind of dried up. Get MC12 before GTA 6. Hard to say. Isn't GTA 6 coming out in 25? When will we see Deadmos? I don't know, man. Just see him when you see him. I can't tell you now. Kills things. He could appear at the end of this one, or maybe smack dab in 13, who knows? If I tell you now, what's the point of watching later? Something I have been struggling with conceptually is reuniting Sanford and Demos. Like, how will that go? Sanford thought Demos was dead. Who's your favorite character to animate? Oh, this is where I confess I animate them all the same, because I'm terrible. I am not proud of that fact. What's the machine's relationship with the universe? I suppose the same relationship physics has with the natural world. Just got out of the friend zone. Now I'm in the block zone. You get him next time, champ. We only released 628 Madness cartoons. I believe it. Sometimes you guys are really, really productive. I was thinking about, like, in March, I was going to try and, like, find everything that was posted between Madness Day and March and kind of, like, just do a stream showcasing as much of it as I can. Because there are a lot of really good cartoons out there. Out of the entire cast, who would smell the worst? I don't fucking know. Can we see the first minute? Nah, you don't need to. It's not very good. It's not very good. Besides, there's so much of teasers floating around out there. Whole ass seconds of animation just floating out there. Besides all the questions about Madness, how are you? I'm surviving. I'm making it one day at a time. I want more tease. There isn't that much to tease. It's a 5-minute fucking cartoon. Because I don't know how to manage people and to add them to my stable of animators. I am thankful that, like, Tarcade works with me for making backgrounds, which is weird because I'm making a background now, but, like, this here scene, he made this background, which is fucking cool. Really cool, and I gotta, like, compete with that now, so that's what I'm working on right now. This is gonna come down and some stuff's gonna happen, and Sanford, he's like, "Oh, I'm mad and upset." Yeah, typical Sanford stuff. Can't wait for MC12. Please give Sanford vacation to Hawaii. Is there a Hawaii in Nevada? I don't know. Your flash is, I don't know what that is, so laggy, dude. Sounds like a skill issue to me. Oops, thanks, Flash. Fitty bits. Which character, in your opinion, is the most traumatized after MC11? Oh, Sanford. Everything bad happens to Sanford. It's just kind of fun that way. You answered that so fast. Yeah, well, I don't think Hank is capable of being traumatized, and by the end of Madness, wait, what was the question again? By the end, after MC11, yeah, there was no Demos after 11. He was too busy being dead. Can't be traumatized if you're dead, nor can you be traumatized if you're Hank, so that kind of just leaves Sanford. I want to see the first Madness, no. I have elected not to show any more than I already have. There's a shitload of teaser out there already, frankly, and I feel like showing off more would just kind of, like, Because let's face it, these cartoons aren't really inventive. It's the same shit every time. Will we have more scenes with Doc? I hope so. I hope so. He's a lot of fun, like, to kind of cut up the action with. And a part of how MC12 is ending has a lot of Doc in it, so I gotta do the back and forth. And of course, every scene that doesn't have action takes fucking forever for me because I don't know how to think outside of action. Hell, Doctor. Megan's House of Fluff has been subbed for 32 months. Let's go. How you doing? I'm doing good. Doing all right. Had the significant other in town all last weekend, which was a lot of fun. All this weekend, rather. We ran amok. Had our fun. What's your favorite faction in Madness Combat? All the bandits, because they're hilarious and they make it work. No complaining from them. None of this like, oh, we don't live in the tower. They're just like, no, we don't live in the tower. We live in the garbage. Here we go. And you make it work. So it turns out living in the tower kind of sucks. We love eating ammo. Yeah, basically. We love eating burnt shoes. It's almost like spaghetti. Sanford screams at what time, Cam? I honestly couldn't tell you because I don't know. There have been some adjustments to the beginning of the cartoon which threw off the timing for the whole thing. Cheshire and Cedrix are a little annoyed with me because I did that, but I had to, guys. The intro needed more words. So expect lots and lots of that wonderful, what's the word for it? I barely understand it. The meaning of it. Plot. No, that can't be right. That's a really good question Zep's got there. Speaking of voice acting, may as well gauge interest. How many of you would feel about a fully voiced dub of MPN Story Mode? Zep, you should actually post that that vid you showed me of the scene with Jeb and Hank voiced out. I thought that was pretty clever. Cuphead gameplay stream one. I don't know about that. I wasn't a big fan of Cuphead. Cool game, just not for me. Yeah, no, well, the reason I feel that way about Ultra Kill, the way I say it's like a great game, but it's not for me, is because it's friggin' hard. Like, all that Dark Souls of this or that goes around a lot, but man, that is a really tough game. I just don't think I had the chops for that kind of, like, reflexes anymore. I gotta leave soon, chat, but keep it chill here, hydrate and get some rest. Also have a fun stream. Thanks for being awesome. Right back at you. Thank you. I slept on that Cult of the Lamb thing. Loosely watched Jabroni Mike play it sometimes. Decided I'd wait for an update to actually play the game I bought on sale. Makes Isaac feel primitive. That's interesting. How far is the progress on the episode? Not enough. Not enough. So that's why I thought, hey, how about instead of drawing my little backy characters, or backy poses all the time, let's spend the streams working on the backgrounds I need so bad. Void Soda with 100 bits. Yo, thank you. Thank you. Nice. I'll save that for another layer so things can go behind and in front of it. Yossi C, resubbed for 3 months. Hank knows how to kill. But does he have killer moves? You mean like on the dance floor? Man, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to see that though. There's a question for you, Chad. Of the Madcom characters, which one's the best dancer? Sanford B plot, Techno, that's about the long and short of it. We got a Demos B plot, now it's time for a Sanford B plot. Play it hordes. It'll pop up, don't worry. Can't force it. They can, but let's enjoy that. Marion Cosplay, sub for 2 months now. Oh hey, let's go, 2 months. Fuck yeah, thank you. Will you ever make a spin-off series of A Grunt's Life? Asks Burnt Bread 15 with 50 bits. Thank you, but I don't know. As long as there's violence in it, I'd be compelled to work on it. But I don't know. I don't see that being a very compelling story. Might make a better game than a movie. fighting the perfectionist urge and just getting it done. Wow. I don't know why using the tablet to draw a line is so CPU intensive, but that's where we're at. Gotta use the mouse. Understand anything. Holy shit, 134 viewers? I do not have a download link to the playlist. It changes a lot as the people who provide me with the music kind of just drop music and go, and then I'll tend to delete things from it. But given that people are asking me that more often, I might actually just compile a, what's that file sharing site? Mediafire or whatever. If that's still a thing, I might have dated myself. But no, you're right, I ought to get that down instead of simply pointing you in the direction of the people who provided to it. Yeah, see, I don't know, is Mediafire still hip? So basically what you're telling me is some dude with a boombox started a series of unfortunate events. I'm not telling you nothing. You're inferring things, my friend. And you're free to do that. Hello, hi. I got a call from work on Sunday. That's horseshit. I'd get fucking mad about that. Ain't got no right. Reveal the truth. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Krinkels reveals the truth. Get real. It's way more fun to be vague. Search your heart, you know that to be true too. Zep's got my back. Try to go back to sleep. Oh, 5 a.m.? Yeah, go back to bed. Talk to you later. Arcade's way better at this than me. I'm not going to apply any shading today. My goal is simply to get the structure of it down so I can start animating on top of it. I don't know if that's the smartest way to go about it, but that's the way I'm going about it. Nimi5 has gifted a tier 1 sub to Dan2C7N. Oh, thank you. Green Cosplays has given a tier 1 sub to the Cat Mask Streams. Thank you. Building Central. don't need to add more cracks. In fact, now we'll come back to that in a minute. Make sure I save. Oh, that's a great idea. Nimi5, gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you. That's a shitload of people who could do AudiCats now. Ah, there they are, the AudiCats, finally. I'm tired of asking, I was going to start demanding. Dude, 25? Save the Ghost gifted 25 tier 1 subs to the community. Total of 206 to the channel. Thank you. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, whoa. Round of fucking applause, my man. Thank you. The support is huge. I gotta actually get some shit done. How did I do that? Astro Nick's art has been subscribed for 7 months now, resubbing today at tier 1. Thank you. First time watching a stream? Well, hopefully this won't be too boring for you then. It's just kind of some lightweight art here. I gotta ask very questioning questions. Is Arena Mode's placement in the overall timeline consistent, or does it bounce around? Because no way AHW existed alongside Hafnar. Did it not? Figure as long as there's a Hank, there's an AHW. What plans are you having? Oh, just get work done. Oh, man. Doesn't work. see it now. I see what I screwed up. That's okay. In repairing the screw up, I shall make something a little more interesting to look at. We'll see. Imagine that Verbalaze had donated 50 grand. I don't think I have what he's after, so to speak. Can you believe he spent 50K on that and didn't even hit? I'd break my skateboard and say that H word at my mom, I swear to God. Yeah, no, kind of the same. But surely there was like other motivations for him to have made or commissioned that animation besides getting his OC intimate with the cartoon character. Like, it's something else he was up to, right? Like, that was for something, right? Millions of dollars, but you became known as this. So, like, wait, is this guy, like, super rich then? Because then suddenly it doesn't sound ridiculous that he would spend 50 grand on something like that. Like, if he's sitting on literal millions, you know, like, millionaires spend their money on silly shit. Why not be a patron of the arts, you know? Not what I'd spend my 50 grand on, but, you know. Did you know that for like $400 or $500 they'll give you a card and just smash with hammers? I'd do that until I filled out 50K. Ask Anderson. Shit, we did that earlier. Gotta sleep. Good luck. Have fun. Thank you for dropping by, Kiwi. Man, smashing a car is dope. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people have money and they're like, oh, I have money and I'm not happy. What's the matter? Like, well, have you tried smashing a fucking car? It's kind of a Turing test, too, because, like, if you expose someone to that and they're not excited about it, it's a fucking robot there. All those donations gone to waste. Well, waste is a eye the beholder kind of a thing. I feel like he doesn't feel like that was a waste of 50 grand. You ripped the seats out like I was tired of getting tired. I felt ridiculous that we had like the hype woman there screams like, oh, they're killing it, they're smashing the car. And I'm sitting there like gassed out, just breathing hard. I was like, no, I have to do this hard. Reach in, start yanking stuff out. God, that's a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it again this summer. If I had 50K, I would spend it all on glizzies. There's a shitload of glizzies, by the way. I like this line of questioning. 50 grand, but you can't buy anything meaningful with it. Like, you can't fill your Roth IRA with it or invest it or anything like that. This money has to vaporize. What did you spend it on? What would you spend 50 grand on? Bacon jerky, cookies, gaming PC. I like that. If I had 50K, I'd commission the Has-Been Hotel animators. A fellow man of taste, I see. I'd buy every tub of G Fuel I can. Oh, well, gotta feed that beast, I guess. A life-sized prop of the TARDIS and keep it in my house. That's a pretty good one right there. You know, like a good one probably does go for like 50 grand. Doctor Who fans are kind of rabid. $50K to commission a giant mag torture plush. Oh, these are some good answers. I like all these. Giant fucking plush. Someone taking someone else to the poop-dement? Never mind. $50K to meet Demos IRL. How much do Costco hot dogs cost again? Like $1.50 or $1.25, real cheap. $50K at the Costco hot dog stand, go a very long way. Just eat hot dogs until you die. Killing me. Buy a new blender that doesn't leak. Alright, you got me. $10 from Varian Cosplays. If I had 50 grand, I would buy a giant blender and flex on the Madcom fans here. What would a $50,000 blender look like? I can't imagine spending more than $200 on a blender. And then we're talking like the nicest blender in the land. Come from some company you ain't never heard of because you're never in the market for expensive blenders. $50 grand for a giant audicat plushie. It's still like 3 feet around and maybe 40 feet in length. So like the thing just snakes all around your house, like huge. I want a smart blender with Spotify integration, with access to Twitter too. And it uses 3 gigabytes of data a day. If I had 50K, I'd probably install a cool Bluetooth speaker into the house, so I could be loud and no one would hear because I'm abusing their eardrums with Cotton Eye Joe. I feel like you could do that for like 80 bucks. So how many subs for you to do the gritty on stream? I don't know what that is. Is that like a hot dog? But I'll do it for 50K. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's right. I'm not going to worry about it. They write you a story about how I'm not worrying about it. Figikin has subscribed with Prime for 3 months. I wish the gritty was a hot dog. Me too, because then I'd be right. You like peanut butter and jelly? Oh god, yeah. I was raised on them. Peanut butter jelly and the spaghetti. Lots of those. Did It Hordes play yet? I don't think so. I haven't heard it. Prinks is stiff like a breadstick. He ain't got no right. Okay, what about a Fortnite dance, since you don't know what the gritty is? The floss? I can't do that. I was born in the 80s. You just can't do it. Silly question, but what did you first imagine Sanford and Demos' voices like before making Madness Project Nexus? Probably like Rios and Salem from Army of Two, because that's basically who these guys are. Can you do the make it clap? I'm trying to talk about like video games and you're all screaming about what? Oh man, haven't played Army of Two is very good. Very, very good. In fact, I need to buy a couple of Xbox controllers because here pretty soon I foresee myself playing co-op games on the couch. No, not 360 controllers. We're past that. Xbox One. Oh wow, look at these prices. I need two because that's how you do the co-op. Add that to the cart. No protection. Yeah, I can deal with that later. We're gonna teach them what Skibidi Toilet, and I've seen Skibidi Toilet. I think people's reaction to it is a little disproportionate to like what's being provided. But maybe that's me being jealous of someone else being popular. I don't know. Top 3 Madness Combat characters who are supposedly the most useless in the entire series but have cool designs. Who are they? Are you telling me? Words that inflict despair. Listen, man, when something makes that much noise, you have to turn your head and look. We're in cosplays with another 5 bits. If chat keeps getting weird, I'm going to cosplay Demos being a Skibidi Toilet fan. You know, 20 years from now, you're going to have to look back on this day when you decided to do that. Maybe not a great idea. Okay, Tiki with 20 bits. Which of the Madness guys are boinked? Today I'm learning a new language. What the fuck is boinked, chat? Play it hordes now. Oh, look at this guy. I might skip it now when it comes up. Yes, it is. I'm gonna look it up and print it and frame it on the wall. Well, thank you. Stoned? What does boinked mean? It could mean anything. It's when you point a gun at your crotch and play with the trigger. Wait, no, I saw a video of someone doing that and they like, unless it was video editing, they shot themselves. Can I even say that on Twitch? But like, no, he had a negligent discharge into himself, I think. Was that like a meme where people were just like, haha, look at me, I'm not firing the gun? Is that... Wow. He shot his butt cheek and one ball. Yeah, that was a hell of a price to pay. Time to animate Hank doing. I don't know, the gun owner in me is just sitting there going like, oh, you can't play stupid games with the gun like that. What are you doing? Yo, what's your thought on Sanford wearing a do-rag instead of a bandana? It's 6 of 1. They both serve the same purpose. The transfer from like Little Gray Men in a Flash environment to like an actual filmed production produced a lot of very interesting like costume design stuff. One of the things that I didn't think I would enjoy so much is Hank having like brown on his outfit. Like you'll see some of the concept art from him. He's wearing his black trench coat, black pants, black tactical gear, but then like a bandolier of just like the tan flectarn or whatever the fuck it's called. And you see that with like the red in his eyes and then like this smattering of color and you're like, that's way better than like if he were just monochrome with the eyes. And I remember that was like just interesting seeing these solutions come about. Yeah, a big reason why the designs for the live action were cool as hell is because the artist who made the concept work for it, Demos artist, is super fucking talented. Out of the entire cast, who's your favorite design in the live-action version? Maybe Jeb. That lab coat with the battle armor on top of it looks so fucking cool. And I got to wear some of it for part of the trailer. Just friggin' cool. But like the lab coat with the long bomb suit body armor on it, it looks really good. All the dangling stuff coming off of him. Again, it all comes back down to the concept artist having like a real good command of what looks cool. And then Hans being absolutely a goddamn bloodhound with finding all of the things that you need and then making it work. Yeah, no, Hans von Harken of Skull Studios was an insane talent in putting that together. Was the Jeb storyline an MPN classic inspired by Half-Life? It was inspired by the notion that we needed to get the Halo into Jeb's hands, and so we just contrived a story for him to get it. We point because I point. Every firearm in this house has been pointed with. Christ. Every game in existence is based on Half-Life. No, there's something funny about that. The way Gordon Freeman looks like every white guy in his 20s. I have met so many dudes who are like, oh yeah, my friends say I look like Gordon Freeman. I was like, yeah, that's not an accident. They did it so you'd see his face on the box and buy it because it looked like your face. Next thing you know, Gaben's swimming in money. Hey, Gordon Freeman's out of his fucking mind. He can't be sane after all that. Varian cosplays with the 5 bits. The chat is begging for It Hurts to be played. Yeah, and they'll get it when they get it. The hoarding will come to all of us eventually. Yes, it's true. It's absolutely true. Varian cosplays with 5 bits. Gonna shank a Madcom fan and make them say it hoards BRB. Hoarding Madcom fans prank gone wrong. How does it feel to be the creator of a large and creative community? I didn't create it, you guys created it. The power does not belong to me, it belongs to you guys. Freedom Combat was the friends we made along the way. How about that? That's real weird. Yeah, real weird. Five more bits from Variant Cosplays. Who would win, Hank, Jane Wimbledon, or Gordon Freeman? Probably for Gordon. If only because, you know, Hank dies a lot, so. Straight up battles and fights, he doesn't tend to do well. Mayo Sunshine asking, I hope I'm having a nice day. I am having a nice day. I hope you're having a nice day too. Cycrith the Squid has subbed for 32 months now. Holy shit. Sanford's gonna need some coffee after this episode. Also, I recall you saying HW is the existence of the Auditor's Will, kind of like a replica from Fear? Kind of? I guess? Because those were all one guy, right? So, like, yeah, in that regard. was the guy from Fear? All the one guy? What's this music called? This track in particular is called Ryo Akito Sirens 3. Ryo Akito is a fantastic artist, musician, and I encourage you to go look up their stuff. It's all very good. Wait, the agents are all the same dude? I thought it was at least... Well, I mean, that is to say, like, there isn't a whole lot different about these fellas. They may as well be the same guy. Was Hank an active threat prior to the fall? Probably. Probably. Yeah, probably. Variant cosplays. Will we ever figure out the reason why Hank one day decided to... No. Can you imagine any answer to that would be satisfying? No, like, of course not. Imagine me, like, on April Fool's coming out. So Hank had, like, a rock in his shoe, and he was really crabby about it. That's why madness happened. Like, F off. By this point, there being any reason for any of this would be absolutely unsatisfying. Wherein lies my resistance to answering anything solidly. Aside from the lore bits we dumped out in the later part of the read. No reason, only madness. See, this guy gets it. Thank you for the bits. Technically, everything Hanks does is self-defense. It's a stretch. I'm allowed to make stuff canon. For 50K, I'll make Hank run away from women because he's scared of cooties. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty dope way to spend 50 grand though. Just realized Chad is making a good point. My bad for asking stupid questions. No, it's not a stupid question. I'm just like, I just want to point out the fact that, like, any answer I could divulge here would be unsatisfactory. If I started getting into, like, the why of, like, what Hank is in the context of all this machine nonsense, none of, like, it has to be told in an interesting way because it's a very goofy fucking premise. Hence, like, the whole, what was it, the Dr. Gon and his fucking self-eater was, like, a really, really good platform to kind of dump out a bunch of lore because it was kind of an interesting way to do it. Like, as far as, like, answering questions just, like, dryly off the... There's no joy in that, you know? My question is, why did Jesus decide to fight Hank in MC1? Because I wanted Jesus in my cartoon. Because, you know, that's edgy, and I was, what, 20? A little old for edgelord shit, but I guess it never went away with me. Stop, women don't exist. Stop trying to scare me. Me every day. Reminding myself that women aren't real and they can't hurt me. Lexi, stop, apparently, with a living shitload of bits. Why didn't Hank file for assault when he was punched? He could have totally called the police because technically he started off peaceful. But Hank doesn't call the cops. I mean, clearly. I'm really sorry that you get an unsatisfying answer for that. Hank doesn't call the cops. And can you imagine the constable showing up? Oh, then what's all this then? Be an interesting kind of side plot. Like those What If Madness fan cartoons. You get one where it's like the guy does his little punch and Hank just falls to the ground and goes like, oh no, God, he hit me. Oh my God. And then like a policeman comes up and like, oh, what's going on here? And then, you know, winds up arresting Boombox Guy. And then that's it. Yeah, 25,000. Thank you. Damn. I'm gonna scream into my pillow later. Then put it into my, once I make $50,000, time to make a bad decisions. My little jar. Why is he saying Rockmos over and over again? Let's be real, Hank is just an example of how Karens are. Hank is late stage Karen, Jesus Christ. Hank J. Carrington. I'd like to speak to your management. And of course, that would place Jeb as the ultimate manager. Doc is Karen enemy boss that ends up joining the team. He was assistant management. Had to swap teams once he saw the winner come through. 04 ammo, resub to 9 months. Hi, Crinkle Puffs. So, the time where the rectangle rock became Rockmos. Yeah, that was a time. Yeah, there's the left joystick. There's been a lot of like Madness 1 reimagines where the fight doesn't take place, and I'm wondering if there is one that I might have missed or have forgotten, where the cops were called instead of like peaceful resolution or what. Did you cure your PTSD from Rockmos? I've been so blessed as to never have been afflicted by PTSD. My biggest you funny guys. Imagine if you accidentally delete MC12 day before release. You mean liberating myself from this? Yeah, what a terrible thing. Gosh, hope it doesn't happen. Five bits from Varian Cosplay, thank you. The day the footage of me dancing to Carmel Dance in Hank Cosplay releases is the day I'm disappearing from the internet. Oh, seems like something that needs to be put on the internet anyway, so we will appreciate your offering. Okay, look at all the dumb nonsense. Okay, we need platforms. The idea is that like zip, zap, and then zip, and then back to Nevada. That's the idea. I'm tired of being in this weird hell land for the last years and years and years. We get back to Nevada. That's the goal. What's up, Enzo RBK? Krinkels my stomach. You know, just as an aside, I'm glad that people still come to these streams. Even if it's just to tell me your stomach hurt. That's silly shit. Where'd you put my line, Adobe? You have to grab it by the corners first? See, it doesn't always work. There, perfect. Sorry, I had to type something to people who need my answer. Why do I always stream when you're working? Because I'm always working when I stream. Wait, that doesn't sound right. I am sorry, that wasn't helpful at all. What if you did a try not to laugh stream? I love laughing. Why would I try not to laugh? That one does not compute, my friend. I'll take every opportunity I can to laugh. Try not to cry stream? Oh, that's every stream. Krinkels gun ASMR. Wait, can you? I don't think you can show guns on a stream. I know, cause like I got real nervous one time I had a stream and I left one back there and I was like, oh no, the fucking Twitch cops are gonna get me. You can't. Yeah, I didn't think so. I've always had issues trying to do details like that way. They are so small. Just zoom in super good and obey your 70-30 rule of like about 70% or about 30% has 70% of the details, like area wise. So like here about 30% has 70% of the details. That's generally how I operate. You know, it's not a hard rule. It's not a fucking, it's not the physics of it, but it's just how I like to operate. Etsy has bloated up. Got a lot to do tomorrow. Since I got you guys here, I want to thank you all for patronizing my Etsy. That's a hell of a question. Always bugged me. How on earth do grunts take showers? Are they always on guard? Or is there any water to get the muck off? There was a shower in the Nexus Tower. Well, it was a golem shower, but you know, they exist. What is this? How much bits for a mukbang? I don't think there'd be any value in that. I earnestly don't think anyone would sign up for that. I would. Yeah, you talking shit. I don't think you would. Not doing it. mukbangs don't do it for me, so I'm not interested in adding mukbang to the world. Dude, if you aren't going to do a mukbang, then there's ever a possibility that you yourself can contribute to the audicat society and draw one yourself. For what was that, 10,000 bits? 3,500 bits? 35,000 bits, I'm sorry. Shit, I'm going to draw you an audicat. Tell you what, just because you've done that, we're drawing an audicat after I get the lines for this platform done. I feel like that'd be a good way to send off the stream and capitulate to this notion of mukbang or audicat. I can do one of those, and it's not the mukbang. Can you make the audicat fat, rotund even? I feel like him being long is kind of the look people go for. Or
tomorrow in Philadelphia, there will be
Alexa, please be quiet. I always say please with Alexa because, you know, it's a robot. Wait, no, fuck that, fuck that. Ask Alexa if she knows what Madness Combat. Dude, why would I hurt myself like that? She's gonna say in that real sing-song, pleasant voice, I have no idea what that is. Must be too small for my radar. And I'll be like, ah! Doom Derp, 500 bits, my dude, thank you. Cheer, cheer, cheer. Hey, I wanted to thank you for making Madness Combat in general. Few things really capture my imagination, but your art direction always makes me smile. Also, did you ever play Left 4 Dead mod pack me and my buddy made for Madness Day? Understandable if not. No, I didn't even know of such a thing. I need that sent to my Discord so I could examine it. I'm not big on like playing modded games. It's way too much effort these days for my geriatric ass, but like I would like to see that. That sounds fucking cool. Yeah, I used to mod games like all the time, way back in the day. Shit, like D-Hacked was my first intro to game modding. That was the old Doom 1, the tools that the developers gave out. It was fucking wild. but that like allowed you to do real basic stuff like swapping sprites or altering core values like rate of fire and this, that, and the other. And for me as a kid, that was like wild, like being shown that you can affect like proper games. Like, oh man, really gets the noggin jogging. Is Hank self-conscious about his baldness? If he were capable, maybe. Psycorps 1101 with 100 bits. I love your animations, dude. Keep up the good work and keep being based, as the kids like to say. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Is this for MC12 Part 1, or have you moved on to Part 2 now? See, that's the thing. I don't quite know where Part 2 begins. I've got enough that I can cut this thing and call that what I have Part 1. It's just I don't know where to cut it, so I just keep going. I know that's not helpful, but short answer is I am not so sure myself. It's part of 12. Now if it's the end of Part 1 or the beginning of Part 2, can't be sure. How is Cheshire doing on the soundtrack? It's fucking killer, like he always does. Since I got the timing for the whole beginning part, like, done, he's had a lot more freedom to get his shit done, so that's what's happening in our little private chat. Oh, Lexi had resubbed for 2 months now. Thank you. Missed that. And there have been a lot more people in my stream lately. I seem to remember like barely reaching 80 or 90 before. Now we're at like 130. This is freaking wild. A little sunflower with 100 bits. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Krinkels. My friend Oceanic is a big fan of yours. He enjoyed both the Madness Combat series and the game on Steam. His birthday's coming up. Do you think you could wish him a happy birthday in advance? My friend would be very happy. It's a surprise. I think we could all wish him a happy birthday. Everyone in chat here. Happy birthday, Oceanic. I hope I said that name right. But yeah, happy birthday, Chad. Happy birthday to this guy, Oceanic. Give us 8 hearts, dude. It'll happen. You get your damn hearts. Yeah, there's the happy birthday. Of course, little Sunfire, of course. Speaking of birthdays, the live-action poster arrived during my birthday. Couldn't have asked for a better gift. That's hella good timing. Also, thank you for supporting my Etsy. Sirmore has resubbed for 28 months. I'm only popping back in briefly because I'm at work, but woohoo, 28. Why, dude, thank you for dropping by. And thank you for the support for so long. I appreciate that. Bagel Bagger has gifted a tier 1 sub to Voxel21. Thank you. Hans said he'd send me a... Oh, shit. Just bug me about it, Crescent Mage. Dude, Lexi, what? 15,000. I am growing my collection of Madness plushes. It's the first collection I've ever done, but I have to say it's so worth it. They're so cute. The only true sadness I have is the fact that I missed the Hank and Tricky campaigns, so I've been going from house to house in my city seeing if anyone has a plush. Holy shit. You might want to bug people on Reddit. Like, I'm sure there's like some sort of makeshift plush trade market going on out there, but 50,000 bits. What? Thank you. It's a crazy number of bits. Well, shit. In 2 hours, we got basically the line work in the background done. On my own, I'm going to do the shading portion, and then I have to put a pole there for people to go in front of or behind of, as well as like add a door and some background rocks and all that nonsense. But I have a library full of those. I can handle that on my own. Very cool. Save, and I'm gonna Here, let's pull up. Where my drawings at? So what we're gonna do is, I need to walk around, kind of stretch my legs out a little bit, refill the old thermos, and when we get back, we'll do a little bit of a audicat drawing for Lexi here. Lexus apparently. To avoid asking with 100 bits, Doc plush when? I'd like a Doc plush. I think that'd be dope. If only because then I could like hire Gianni to like do an advert for it, because I think that would land pretty good. But yeah, no, give me about five minutes. Where's my standby button? Is that the one? Yeah, like I said, about 5 minutes. Be right back. It's me, I'm back. I hope the chair kept you company while I was gone. Oh, Hortz didn't play while I was gone? What a shame. Maybe he'll play here in the coming minutes. What was it I was going to draw? An audicat? Did you brought us anything from the quickie store? No, I didn't go to the quickie store. I had a drink of water, did some curls. So I need to move my body around. $6 from Ebola. How's it going? Drink more water. The cat can wait. I could do some more water. Thank you. Also, good to see you. I hope it's been all right. Look at all these audicats. Holy shit. If you petted Audigato, how would the texture be? Would it be fluffier, the equivalent of passing your hand through mist? Is Audigato even solid? These are mysteries, man. I got no answers for that. What would interacting physically with an interdimensional being be like? I'm afraid I don't have the answers to that. Look at all these audicats, amazing. Give us it hordes. Dude, it'll come. It'll come. Worry not. Let me just see something. Let me see something. Five bits from Lexi. Are you gonna make this a post? I unlikely, unless it like turns out looking really cool. But I feel like a lot of my art lately, while technically improving, hasn't been like good enough to put on a poster lately. You know? And that's not like a self-dig or anything. I know I'm capable of it. It's just lately I haven't been producing what I figure to be good enough for it. I wanted to start doing bigger thing and getting wacky with my shit. That's awesome. Anyways, congrats, Ano. 3 viewers. Fuck yeah, brother. Much appreciated. I know you're doing decent, but you know it could be better. Yeah, that's kind of where my mind is. It's because like the older stuff I made, the stuff that's in the store now, let me see if I can't find like something real quick here. Where's my Etsy? Yeah, like something like this. I feel like this makes a print. This, like, it's busy. There's something everywhere. It's compositionally cogent. Blah blah blah. You got like this, which I think is my favorite thing that is in the that is in the Etsy store. Anything more just junk like this. This one I'm surprised doesn't do well. See, like, that's what has me skittish. I put this one in the store and no one goes for it. I'm not upset about that. I'm just noticing it, you know? This one still goes pretty good. This one actually is one of the better sellers, and that's where I get confused. Like, this one doesn't seem that different, you know, but I guess people weren't into it. But, you know, just learning and watching and growing. Didn't look like tricky. Good feedback. See, I need to find a place around here in Philly that sells stickers cheap, because I have a sticker store on Redbubble, but I think it sucks. Like, their products are so... Like, when they're good, but, like, I've bought some of their products, and, like, just for no reason, I'll get, like, junk from them. Like, it's weird. Like, maybe I'm doing it wrong, maybe it's a complicated website and I'm just bad at it, but... But what I'd like to do is just get a bunch of stickers made so I can have them over there. My Etsy store is like that's the Etsy store. All those boxes and shit. Like, those are shirts. Down below you have posters. That's the entirety of the Etsy store's operation. You got 5% on your phone. Brother, it's getting dire for you. If what you're saying is true, and this is the end of your time with us in the charged world, for you. Oh no, I'm not giving it to us, I'm giving it to you because your phone is dying. Alright? That is why I'm capitulating. Oh, this list is such a mess. This one? Is that the correct one? This doesn't seem right. Nico Arc song. I don't know, I like it. Nico Arch seems like a hilarious character and I know nothing about them. See, like the Nico character, the one with the little like balls for hands and the weird cat eyes and like the diminutive stature, like everything I see about that character strikes me as like the old folklore of a gremlin, the kind of demon that would live in your life and just mess up little things without actually being like a horrible demonic presence like out of Poltergeist, you know? Am I too far off the mark there for anyone who actually enjoys that content? No, you're right on the mark. He just looks like a pain in the ass and a little more. Krinkels, what's the heaviest weight you ever lifted? Like on a barbell? What's the name of this song? This song is called Critical Failure Imminent. Of course, it doesn't tell me which one of them did it. But it's one of the people featured below. I can't leave or turn off my phone. Oh, you told me a little fib to get me to play Hordes, huh? Alright. I'm good at remembering names. Oh, awesome, very good. Oh, that is a Ryu Aikido? Okay, cool, cool. Thank you for doing a little bit of extra research there. I appreciate that. Hort did play. Looks too like actual cat-like and not like abstract cat-like. See, like, I feel like that kind of an audicat could have done well, too. Madness combat, when I throw a brick at them, it hurts. I'm honest, the audicat looks like a fetus and I'm all for it. Soggy, stupid kid. I never said I was a good artist, just that I was an artist of sorts. Anyone here a fan of the Discworld series? The books? And further, to interrogate, any of you familiar with Rincewind? Small cat employers. Oh, that'd be cute. Like, get them all in there. Not this time. Why would they all be looking down at Hank? They don't give a shit about Hank. It's not their charter. Well, Hank isn't the auditor's charter either. He just takes things upon himself like a fucking fool. Would you consider making this a sticker? If I ever finished it, yeah. Today is my goal just to get the sketch out, just to see how it would look. Because like compacting it further might be the move, like flipping his tail up and like bringing his head down to make him more of like a, like bring him into compositionally this kind of a square. In fact, maybe I don't even need to. Like if we put it into something like this, like you just erase all that so he's like popping out of it. Let's see here. Let me see something. I wanna try it for my sake. Wait, what am I doing? I just make a square. Transform. Rotate. Transform scale. I'm getting optimistic about this idea of like compositionally finishing this thing. Let's get rid of those guys. Yeah, this could work. What would it be like? He has to be on top. Making this into a sticker is becoming a lot more of a possibility. I'll have to finish it on stream, because I feel like that'd be kind of a good use of our time. Well, yeah, let's get the roughs down and kind of just sleep on it. Little Hank, his little shadow. Now, like, if I didn't make it a sticker and I actually went with the poster thing, how do you guys feel about that? Or would you rather this be a sticker? You wouldn't be able to see a Hank if it were a sticker. Have to make him a little bigger. Well, because if it were a poster, then I could put the funny text everywhere, you know? like a bunch of stuff here about the other employers yelling at him. Like, no, auditor, you can't just go and fight mortals. Like, it's irresponsible. Other employers calling him a furry, admonishing him for his hobbies. Tell us about your persona, auditor. He's like, no, stop bullying me. I think his legs look a little weird, maybe cutify him. Yeah, they could be a little cuter. I would like to consider what a cat paw might need to look like. don't know how to draw cats, man. They're real floppy bastards. They're even worse than they were before, but it don't matter. Good night for real now. Well, thank you for dropping by, of course. Falcor, the wish on her. I kind of want to take a number more stabs at this. I don't know if this is like the best way to go about it, but this isn't bad. I feel like another stream researching this topic can be fruitful. Hardway Jones, what's up, dude? Ja bless, brothers and sisters. Father Crank is live. It's true. 15 months of subscription. Dude, thank you. What you drawing? We're drawing the audicat. Sending good vibes your way. Oh man, good vibes my way? Thank you. Much appreciated. Good vibes right back at you. As I sit here, drawing a cat as a dominion over whatever it is auditor has dominion over. Accounting? Keeping numbers straight and narrow? What a job, what a job. Kind of adorable. I want to play around with this idea off stream a little bit, and then next time we stream, actually like line and color this fella. Maybe change up the way he's composed a little bit. He's a cat hiney. This is more of an auto worm. Well, what are like little feet sticking out? Like there's one foot and then there's the other foot. Like that's how it would be. I don't know if I like the little feet. Maybe like the feet can be like here, like holding on to this. I don't know, I kind of like that. Little pobs, yeah, he's just holding onto the frame. I kind of want to do that with these, but like that's too far away. It would require some composition. Foolishness. Let's see here. Oops. If anything, I kind of want to come back to the sketch phase of this and arrange his body such that his little hands can do that, but like to this. You know, it would require just a little bit of stretching around, but it can be done. Either that or put his paws like on the mountain oh, I don't know. Little just cat paws. I didn't think I'd enjoy drawing that as much as I had. I think we're gonna have to finish this up on another stream. Oh man. No, this ain't so bad. This ain't so bad. I'll have to think on it. His little hands touching the mountain is killing me. I love it. Might need to like chibi-ify his head up a little bit. He looks a little too stern, you know? But yeah, no, I think the stream is through because we got a lot of background art done, and then this for fucking giggles. It'll give us something to do next stream too. Yeah, no, I think this is a good spot to stop for now. Thanks for watching, of course. Dumping the last of my bits. Thanks, Madness Man. Very cool. Thank you, Dr. Sess. Yeah, Sunday, if not sooner, but Sunday for sure. I just don't know how my week is gonna go. Wait. One sec, let me check my calendar. Yes, next weekend I will be... No, I will not be here next Sunday. The 27th to the 31st, I'm in Colorado, so if we do another stream, it'll have to come like Wednesday or something, but we'll see if I get that done. At any rate, you'll get a notification from me when I do go live. And when we do go live, it will be to finish this, because, I don't know, it's kind of a fun idea. Let's see who's deserving of a raid. Oh shit, fuck yeah. This guy's playing video games. This guy's also a really good artist too, so if you're into Twitch following for artists, this guy's worth following. But y'all have a good one, right?